Let's take a look at those trending topics now, and here they are. First up, hashtag Tefo, and this, of course, Advocate Tefo from the Senzo Meyiwa trial. He, of course, is representing 4 of the 5 accused in the trial. And nothing new because, as you know, the trial has now been adjourned, but people still talking about what Advocate Tefo has been doing. Some people say that he might be racked over the knuckles for his behavior in court, but essentially most seem to believe that he has done quite a lot to try and at least bring the truth to light as far as the Senzo Meyiwa murder is concerned. Second one is hashtag June 16. That, of course, what we're commemorating today. And you'll hear a lot, there'll be a lot of reminiscing about some of the things that people have been talking about over the years. And of course, later today, the president will be delivering the official address for today's proceedings. This will take place in Umtata. So looking forward to hear what the president has to say. But of course, we will also be watching throughout the day and listening to some guests talk about the plight of the youth in 2022. Nhlanhla Lux. Now, Nhlanhla Lux yesterday during an interview said that politicians should retire at 65, just like everyone else. Went on to say, well, if our parents must retire and sit at home, the same should apply to politicians. Of course, that's just a snippet from a lot of things that was said, but that one seemed to attract a lot of attention and got a lot of traction as well. So Nhlanhla Lux was speaking yesterday during an interview, and most of the things that he would have opined on, but also Youth Day and what that means today. Sarafina, and yes, to a certain generation, this was, of course, the face of it, Leleti Khumalo in Sarafina, alongside the likes of Whoopi Goldberg, and many people just talking about Sarafina and remembering Sarafina and what June 16 means and what it has meant over the years, a turning point for South Africa in terms of the political trajectory and where the country was going when the youth decided that, unlike their parents, they will take a stance and maybe try and force the hand of the regime. And we know what happened after that. So must say, for me, still one of the best soundtracks to a movie for me, the Sarafina soundtrack. Absolutely love that. But those are some of the trending topics early this morning on June 16. Right, here's our question. Now, after 22 years in a new century, I beg your pardon, it is time for young people to be trusted, to be at the center of dialogues and government. Do you believe that to be the case? And also, if you will, tell us how exactly you think young people should be taking charge and how things should change. How and where do we bring young people into dialogue, into government, to effect the sort of changes that we'd like to see? At Morning Live SABC, and that's where you can write to us. And of course, we'll share your views with the rest of the country as we move along. Those are your trending topics this morning on the 16th of June.